Coming up next, how would you react if your child told you that he or she was gay? Would you be okay with that, or hope that they were mistaken and that someone somewhere might be able to help straighten them out? Well, tonight you're going to meet a man who says he can do just that. Is that possible? You'll see. Coming up next on The Edge. On the Investigative Edge tonight, can gay men and women change their sexuality if they really want to? Well, it's been debated time and time again, and according to my next guest, it is possible. Richard Cohen was a gay man who experienced a profound conversion in the 1980s. He is now married with 3 children. He also happens to be the founder of the International Healing Foundation and the author of Coming Out Straight, Understanding and Healing Homosexuality. And joining me now from San Francisco, Jeff Sheehy, director of the group Equal Benefits Advocates, which works to have gay and lesbian relationships recognized. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, Jeff, I know I've spoken with you before. You're proud that you are gay. Are you convinced if you wanted to be straight, you could be straight?
Absolutely not. First of all, I don't want to, and I don't even understand what the debate's about. You look at all the scientific evidence, and, well, for instance, see what the American Medical Association says. Most of the emotional disturbance experienced by gay men and lesbians around their sexual identity is not based on physiological causes, but rather is due more to a sense of alienation in an unaccepting environment. Or look what the American Psychiatric Association says. There is no evidence that any treatment can change a homosexual person's deep-seated sexual feelings for others of the same sex.
All right, Jeff, before you go any further, Richard Cohen is a guest tonight. He was gay in the 80s. You say you have profoundly changed your life. How are you going to convince Jeff that it is possible, particularly since those medical bodies have said exactly what he just recited?
Right. Actually, Paula, thank you very much. There's no scientific evidence to substantiate a genetic or biologic basis for same-sex attractions. No one is born homosexual, and no one chooses to have same-sex attractions. It's a result of familial, environmental, and social conditioning. So the good news is anybody can choose to change from homosexual to heterosexual if she or he so desires.
All right.
I've done it myself personally. And
Richard, we only have 30 seconds. Are you saying Jeff would be straight today if something horrible hadn't happened in his childhood?
It's always the result of emotional conditioning, and when those issues are addressed, anybody can come out of homosexuality, and that's what I write about in my book, Coming Out Straight.
Jeff?
I came from a family of 6 kids, 5 boys. I'm the only gay one. Why don't we have 5 gay boys? We were all raised the same. Right. We are raised to have the same environment. It just does not make sense. I say that
each child has a very different temperament, and no child is the same.
Across societies, about 10% of the population is gay.
No, this is not true. About 3 to 5% of the population is homosexual.
All right.
And in the book, I go into
All right, gentlemen, you know what? I'm going to have to stop you here, but I'm going to let both of you continue your trains of thought on the other side of the break. If you would, please hold them for us.